YouTube, Corbin Rodriguez here again. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but anyways, I figured, talk to you about more unconstitutional laws and all that stuff. I know you people are thinking like, doesn't he ever get tired of talking about this crap? Honestly, no. Well, I do off and on. I talk about different things, but no, I'm trying to get the word out there to people because a lot of people don't want to open their eyes and try to visualize what's going on here. Because me, I see another civil war coming. And why do I say that? Because just yesterday, I was at the range. And I saw a customer over at the friggin' gun shop. He's buying his first firearm. And I just happened to bump into him. I didn't really know the guy. I mean, I'm just there. You're pretty much just buying ammunition, having some target practice with my AK-47, which I'll show you here in a minute. But anyways, it's just, he asked me what reliable piece would I get, if I was buying a firearm. I told him, well, I would buy that, Smith & Wesson. I would buy a Smith & Wesson revolver or better yet, the 40 SDVE, all that stuff. It's a 40 caliber compact handgun with a 10 14 round magazine, if I remember correctly. I don't remember, but I'm getting one myself because pretty much I already put some payments down on it. But anyways, the whole point of the story is the guy wanted to exercise the Second Amendment. And he asked me a question, what do I think about our government? I told him I think our government's, full of shit. I mean, they're telling more and more lies to the people, saying how they're going to improvise, our laws, make our, make America safer. And to be honest, they're not making America safer. I mean, the places with more stricter gun laws has the highest crime rates. I mean, if you look at the overall charts, and hell, Chicago, for one, has the strictest gun laws, and you see their crime rates, it's through the roof. Massachusetts, I can't imagine what they could possibly going through. And California is just, California's just, a mess. But one of the YouTubers left a message on one of my videos asking me, well, not asking me, but he said, we need more patriots like you in Massachusetts. But if you think that, gun laws don't apply, in your state, hey, the gun ban, it will, one of these days and all that stuff. And I agreed with him. I do agree with him. Because gun laws will eventually affect Oklahoma. And to be honest, if they ask me to register my guns, I'm going to tell them, fuck no, I ain't going to register shit. Because, why would I want to put anything underneath my name? I already got this trailer. I already got this mobile home underneath my name. I got the TV signed off on my name when I bought it with the receipt. I got all kinds of other shit. I got two vehicles underneath my name. What else do you want me to put underneath my name? I don't want any more shit underneath my name. But not just that, it's just not right. To me, it's just not right. Why should I, put something underneath my name? But other than that, it's just ridiculous. But the whole point of this is just that people don't want to open their eyes. People don't want to, see the overall picture. Because I can tell you right now, there's going to be another civil war coming, and it's going to be bloody, and it's going to be messy. Because pretty much, even one of our presidents, back in the early days when America was being established and all that stuff, when the Constitution was, being implemented, when laws were starting to get, you get me, back in the days when 1800s, one of the presidents said that, there's always going to be another revolution, a second revolution, there's always going to be another civil war, because, in case of a government, wants to become tyrannical, a dictator and all that stuff, is in the power of the people to overthrow the government, but not the Constitution, but overthrow the government, and remove the people from office. This way they can set things straight. Now, what I'm going to get at, I know I'm a little bit drunk, by the way, because I've been drinking Everclear. Another thing I've been trying to get out, too, is just that people just don't realize how lucky they have it right now. Some think that, the gun laws are not going to, bother them, but they will eventually. They just got, they're a little lucky right now. But here in Oklahoma, gun laws haven't applied yet, but I'm guessing in probably the next 2 years they might. But I can probably tell you this much, a civil war is definitely going to happen. You're going to see militias roaming the streets. You're going to see police officers, with assault rifles. You're going to see police officers with assault rifles, fully automatic weapons, getting into people's homes, removing their weapons, hell, even arresting people in the street and all that stuff. You're going to see armored vehicles or even, big trucks, hauling people that are arrested and all that stuff. And, yeah, what if it actually happens? What if our government decides what you believe in? What if our government decides what you should have? What if the government decides what laws you should, abide by? What if the government decides to take away everything that was once our rights from you? Just let those little gears turn in your head. I'm letting you think for a minute. Because it could actually happen. I'm not saying it will happen now. I'm not saying it will happen tomorrow. But if you notice that most of the gun laws, that most of these, unconstitutional laws that are passed, they're always done in the middle of the night. Why couldn't they have the courage to actually go through the right, why couldn't they have the courage to go in front of the people and tell them? Why? Why do they have to sign it off at night? To me, that's just, to me, you're just a coward. If you're going to sign stuff at night while people are sleeping, if you're going to, establish all this other crap, you're just a coward. Because that there, that's not, being courage. That there is a mafia-style hit, basically getting with the bosses and all that stuff, and just, it's ridiculous. Because you're not, you're not being, doing anything good for the people. You're just making people pissed off, and not to mention, you're making people hate you. Now, Hillary Clinton, I hope to God she never gets in office, because everyone knows what's going to happen when she does. She's going to fuck this country, 3 ways from Sunday. And Obama, he's already screwed us over, and other people's already screwed us over. I'm going to get me another shot of my Everclear here. Oh yeah. I mixed a little bit of Gatorade with it, by the way, and some fruit punch. It's good. Whew. Whew. And it's still strong. That stuff I got there is 200 proof, and it's marvelous. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is just that people need to get their heads out of their rears and need to open their eyes and smell the roses, because believe me, a second revolution is coming. A civil war is going to happen. There's going to be blood on the streets. There's going to be blood everywhere. The blood of tyrants, the blood of patriots. And it's going to be sad. It's going to be a sad, day. But you know what? When that day comes, I can tell you this much: the war is going to be a long one too. It's going to probably be at least 10 to 12 years. Given that. People think not. It's America, maybe it won't last that long. I can tell you this much: it just might. I'm a patriot towards my country. I mean, when I volunteered, I wasn't drafted. I wasn't, court ordered, nothing. I volunteered for the Army. I volunteered, and I took an oath to defend this Constitution, to defend this nation against threats, both foreign and domestic. And the way our government is, it's a domestic threat. And I took that oath seriously, and I take it to heart. And I take a lot of things to heart. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm a Christian, and I believe in the constitutional rights. And you should too. Whether you're a liberal or a Democrat or a Republican. But you know what? Since Democrats and liberals want to see it, see things their way, I can't really say too much about Democrats and liberals anymore. But if you are a liberal and a Democrat and you believe in the constitutional rights, then stop trying to pervert it. Because that's what you're doing. You're perverting our Constitution. You're perverting our rights. You're perverting everything that was once right in this nation. You're taking all that stuff away, and we the people don't like it. But anyways, yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I got some stuff I got to get done today. And, oh yeah, I'll show you my little AK right here. Little. Yeah, that's what I said. It's not really little. It's actually fairly big. Oh, yeah. But anyways, no, it's AK-47, fire 7.62 ammunition, all that fun stuff. Why do I have it? Because it's a reliable piece of hardware. People think the AK is an ugly, scary, piece of machinery. Well, guess what? It's not scary unless you're a liberal or a Democrat. And it's not an evil gun. It's actually a reliable piece of hardware made in Russia. And believe me, it is a beautiful piece. And If your M4 doesn't work, your AR, or even your little Uzi 9 little meter, yeah, well guess what? This AK will work all the time. You can drag it through the mud, you can hold it, with the bolt open and drag it through the water, and it will fire every time. And that's why I like it so much. But anyways, keep it real, and for you militia forces, or any kind of resistance forces and all that stuff, or anybody that's out there just watching this and all that stuff, we have the power. We have the power to make things right in this country. We have the power to overthrow our government. We have the power to abide by the Constitution and enlighten those who have tried to take away our rights. If a civil war comes, hey, let us fight for what is right. There's going to be bloodshed, yes. But let's try to, fight for what is right and take back what's ours. Anyways, Godspeed and God bless.